Okay, so now we're going to go through the process, and I'll demonstrate it for you, this process of subject searching. You start with a good keyword search, okay, using those same techniques that we've been talking about. Once you have that search in place, then you look at subject headings for a number of articles, and I recommend that you look at least 10 articles from the results list. You look at the ones that are maybe the most relevant, okay, because they're going to have the best subject headings for you. Make sure you look at articles from both CINAHL and Medline. There are differences between the two databases, so look at them both. Once you have those subject headings identified, then you can make your list. And on this search that we've been working on, here are a list of the most relevant subject headings that we found. Once you have these subject headings in mind, then you can do our final step, which is to rerun your search using those subject terms. So this is our keyword search from before. I'm just going to clear it, and we're going to reset up this search using those terms that we found in those subject headings. So accidental falls. And then you can see there's several terms that address this idea of falling at home. You don't have to use every subject term on your list. You sort of have to use your best judgment and use those terms that are closest to your topic and the most relevant. So this term, prevention and control, was actually a qualifier. You're welcome to use those qualifiers in your search. The reason I'm putting this one in quotes as opposed to the others is that it has an "and" in it. And if we don't put quotes around it, the database will think that that "and" is an operator, okay, combining search terms that, you know, like you can see over here on the left-hand side with the "and." And we don't want that. We want that exact phrase, prevention and control. Okay, so that's why I've got it in quotes. So if that happens to you, if you see phrases that have ands or ors in them, just put the whole thing in quotes. The others don't necessarily need it because we are going to use the drop-down on the right-hand side to specify that we want these things in the subject field. Okay, so our last term here is for the population, so we'll put aged there. And then on all of these, this drop-down, we're going to change it from selective field to subject terms. And that's where the real power of this subject search comes in, because now we know what the official vocabulary is for our search, and we can say that we just want those terms to show up in the subject terms of the article. And that should pull back all of the relevant articles on those topics.